Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of EXE Not Working, where we talk about TV shows, anime, and the sad inconsistencies of our lives.
We're your hosts, Chad and Chonk, and if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And if you're listening on any podcast platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcast, or Google Podcast, make sure to follow and leave a review. So, on today's episode, we're gonna talk about Haikyuu.
No!
What do you mean no? I mean no. You want to hear it in Spanish? No.
No.
So, Chad's been recently watching some anime.
Yeah, I'm an anime pro right now.
So she's
I've seen them all, guys. I've seen them all.
She's watched Haikyuu.
I've seen Haikyuu, and I've seen like.
Kuroko no Basket. It's basically she has a weird affinity for sports anime.
So for me, I like sports anime, and I like really sad, tragic anime.
She's watched like Anohana, and that's what she's thinking. She's like, yeah, I'm sad.
There's just something about like really sad animes. What the appeal is, but yeah, I mean, I've been actively looking for like sad animes. That's literally what I've been googling. That's what's on my Pinterest boards. So yeah, I'm gonna tick them off one by one. This is the plan. But yeah, so as you can see, anime pro here.
Yes, I aspire to learn from you.
So yeah, what do you think? Like, you're an OG anime fan, and I'm your.
I wouldn't say OG, but yes. I mean, I am very, very jealous of this generation who go like, yeah, I'm so woke. I watch anime like Demonslayer, what? And I'm just like.
To be honest, I actually tried Demonslayer. I saw about 10 episodes and I just could not anymore.
It's okay. Action isn't for everyone. So honestly, the selling point with Demon Slayer for me is that the studio that did take Demon Slayer did like an amazing job with the animation. Like, I believe that Demon Slayer wouldn't have become such a hit if it wasn't done by that studio.
Okay.
So it's like a studio called Ufotable, and they did like such a good job with the graphics, and I feel like that was the selling point. Like, I don't mean to like, the story is mediocre, but the story was a little mediocre. But I feel like with the animation, with the graphics, it was just like, damn.
Yeah.
It's artistic. It's very beautiful to look at. And I think that was the selling point. So if you were looking at it through the story, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I was expecting a better story. And also a little bit more from the script as well. I don't know if it gets funnier, but I felt like it was a little dry. It was just people dying left, right, and center. And I'm like, so...
You should actually watch Attack on Titan, and maybe you'll know the...
But with Attack on Titan, I think I expect it to be...
people dying left, right, center.
Yeah, I expect it to be like exactly that. But with Demon Slayer, I don't know. I've heard a lot of comparison between Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, so I sort of expected a little bit of that JJK in Demon Slayer, but I don't know. I personally liked JJK better. It was I'm not gonna say just for the humor factor, but yeah.
あれお前はつまらんな
The humor factor really helped. I like that it was a little bit more funnier. It's been a while since I've been invested in like an anime for another season. And honestly, I don't think I've ever watched an anime that's waiting for another season. Oh no, wait, Haikyuu, there's a season 5 that has to come. Oh my god. But then they released like season 4 after some 4 years. So I
don't know. I read the manga ages ago, and like when it said bye-bye, I also said bye-bye.
Nobody does. Oh, but wait, don't tell me anything.
I won't tell you anything. Okay? What's wrong with you? You know the number of things I haven't told you. I accidentally tend to spoil things for my younger siblings, and they resent me and they hate me. I spoiled so many good animes for them accidentally because I'm just ranting, and one of them always ends up not watching, and they're like, "What do you mean they die?" And I'm like,
no!
And I'm
okay.
Shit, I've ruined Code Geass for one of my siblings, and I think that's like the worst thing I have done, because Code Geass is like such an amazing show, but it's one of the older shows, so don't expect like high grade graphics from it.
I don't.
But like the plot,
Okay.
you really like it. Because they really take a great character and go, yeah, this is a great character. And it's nice. So when I watched it as a kid, it was like, whoa, so we could have heroes like this. It's kind of cool seeing a bad person who struggles between like a good person and a bad person. You don't even know where exactly you put them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, of course,
And it's what makes... It's one of the reasons why I got so into anime. Like, my first anime was Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh.
It was like life-changing for me because
Okay.
that was like the rabbit hole I fell into and never came out. Like, you know how some people say, yeah, BTS was my entry to like K-pop. And like you fall into that rabbit hole and you never come out. So Full Metal Alchemist was that for me. And it till date for me it's like a 10 on 10, the greatest anime and greatest manga ever written. For me, the beauty about Full Metal Alchemist is everything wraps up really nicely and it's a solid end. I'm somebody who's so fixated with endings. Like, don't get me wrong.
You want the closure.
I need the closure. I just feel miserable if I didn't get the closure.
Alright.
So that's one of the things with Demon Slayer. I didn't get the closure.
But yeah, I mean, but for me, anime has always been like a very like personal as in like it's not something I've always discussed with other people because I watch like very, very like specific anime.
I know you watched the pedal one.
Not a pedal. That was a
Run with the Wind.
Yeah, that was
Run with the Wind.
Oh my! I forgot the name. I was gonna go with the running show, but okay, you have succeeded.
I know you watched Run with the Wind.
Yeah.
You watched a few Ghibli movies.
I watched all the Ghibli movies.
You watched all of them?
Yeah, I watched all of them. I sat and watched all of them. So we're gonna keep those aside. I think that was...
It's like a separate...
Yeah, that I watched because I was interested in the studio and I wanted to see what kind of movies they were putting out. Then I watched... what's that one dude? The one with the... Pancreas. What was that?
I Want to Eat Your Pancreas.
I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. And I kept getting that as a suggestion because every time I Googled...
Yeah, you probably watched Anohana and they decided, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas is your next watch.
And I was Googling like, similar movies or like really sad anime movies. And this kept coming up and I kept putting it aside because I'm like, no, I'm not interested in these like really like... I thought it was a movie about someone actually eating pancreas. So
No,
I was like,
it's not going to be... Nobody's going to write about a cannibal.
I don't know. So I thought it was something like that, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Google, but you messed up this time. You're not giving me the right suggestions, and I kept putting it aside, and then one Friday I actually like read the plot, and I went, oh, it's not about someone eating someone's inner organs. We'll watch this show movie, and it was wild. But
it's a sad watch.
That was a
I'm guessing since you watched it, you also watched Your Lie in April.
I did.
Yeah.
The violent girl.
Yes, the violent.
I knew that she would. There was something wrong with her, but I really, really liked the way they wove the title of the
Me too.
The story.
Love how they wove the title, and only in the final. So I read Your Lie in April, and I haven't watched it like fully. I watched like all my favorite clips in anime. So I watched like my favorite scenes, and it's a very cute show. But I love in the manga, it's clear she gets that letter, and I mean I'm not. Shit, I almost spoiled.
No, that's okay. Yeah,
but we're gonna... the whole, you get, when like they say this is the reason for the title, and I'm just like, I just feel so much.
I know, I mean, until the very end, I was like, okay, I feel like we've reached this point now, and I still don't know why you kept this as the title. And I felt like, okay, maybe it's just one of those things where you don't really address it and you can move on. And I was fine with the way
the anime went. I wasn't fine, but like that ended so well. It was like, this is what I mean. I need closure. I need it to end. I need that closure. I need to be able to walk away from the story knowing I lived and died in there. And like walk for a new story. I need that closure, and I just love how they gave it. But did you also feel the same way?
No, I did. I mean, I was fine without it. But I was like, okay, you've done a good job.
How could you be fine without it? So, a sibling of mine and we had this conversation about. Have you ever heard of this anime called Mob Psycho?
No.
Okay, you should watch it. It's like really, really, really
Another
good.
in the list of anime that I will never.
No, but the reason why Mob Psycho is it has a set of interesting characters and it's just random. It's a little chaotic and that's just this one Esper who's like really powerful, but like his life goal is to impress the girl he likes.
Oh. Okay, that's cute.
It's very cute because he's like super strong and his mind could like break buildings. But she's like, but you can't do it with your arms. And he's like, okay, I'm going to build. It's really wholesome, but it's also like, wow.
I saw the one with the two guys. That was
so
that does
random
not help
and
at
vague. One with the two guys.
The one with the one. It's not set in. No, I mean it's not set. I mean one's like a blonde guy and one is a.
Banana fish?
Yes!
Oh my god. Did
What
you
is that?
just call it the one with the two guys? This is like my ultimate tragic go-to. I sit, I watch and I cry.
Yeah. No, it was definitely that.
Banana fish opened my eyes to Mappa. I was like, after watching Banana Fish, I was just like shook. I was like, I can never recover from this.
I remember like after I finished watching it. So my routine is like after I finish watching one of these animes, I'll go on to Pinterest and I'll like search for it and I'll see all the fan edits, I'll see all the videos, I'll see all of that and that's like that gives me closure.
Okay.
So even with Haikyuu actually, so I don't really know what happens. I don't want to read the manga or know anything. I just want to watch this thing, but I know like certain spoilers because of of my
fangirling and going to Pinterest.
Yeah, so it's nice and wholesome to see like what they're up to. That it's not just like because at some point a team has to lose, and the thing with Haikyuu is they always show you like the point of view from both sides, and you want to root for
both of them.
Yeah, you want to root for the main team, but it's also like, oh, but I also want, and it's like nobody wins. At the end of the game, you're always left feeling sad, and the closure that you get from like all these fan edits, like, oh, this person does go on to become a pro volleyball player, and it's like, oh, it works out, it's okay. And there are these really cute fan edits where they'll show like the older version of the character comforting the younger version. And I'm like, oh,
I've never seen
and I swear, I'll show you, but like, yeah, there are like actual tears being shed at like 1 a.m.
I would like to question why you do this to yourself,
I
also do this to myself. So you're just vocal about it. I'm not. That's the difference.
Yeah, I mean it's nice to see it. It just feels so.
No, same. I've seen. So when Banana Fish ended, there are a lot of fan art about how they were all actors and how they're just hanging out and they're going around with their own life. And I'm like,
what was
I
his
will
name?
live through this.
Ash is just.
Ash was just chilling. Ash is an actor. And AG and they're just chilling now.
Exactly.
And look at them. They're like in the film set. Like there were these really cute fan art. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, there are these like very realistic fan art that they draw, and they look so good. So realistic. Like you actually put a face on them, and you're like, oh, this is becoming so.
This is getting
this is getting a little too real for me now, because now I can like actually like really picture them. And
what are standards, huh?
Yeah.
Like real humans.
I know, and it's like, oh no, I want to go like comfort this person or comfort that person. You get really like very, very involved.
Have you watched any of Satoshi Kon's movies? Like Tokyo Godfathers, Paprika, Perfect Blue? You haven't?
What is Perfect Blue? Is it the one where...
she's an actress.
No, I have not seen that.
You have to see that too.
I think I saw some other blue.
They all mess with your head. Blue? Grand Blue?
No. There was some blue where there's this girl, she's like a surfer. and she has like this boyfriend who was a firefighter, and then
Isn't that a movie?
That's a movie.
Oh,
yeah.
wait, I also know this movie.
Yeah.
I haven't watched this, but I saw so many trailers
Yeah.
and like ads popping up when it was coming out.
Yeah. It was actually a really good movie. It was painful.
It was painful.
It was painful.
Okay. Maybe I wouldn't watch it.
No, you have to. It was really good. It was, I forgot what it was called. It was one of the blues.
Okay. But what else?
So
I just googled it, and it's called Ride Your Wave.
Okay,
There is nothing blue in it.
there was the sea and the ocean and all of that. There
So,
was some blue in it.
Blue. Okay. Ride Your Wave.
But yeah, that was like a very it was a very interesting movie.
So, is there anything you wanna like watch for the season? Because this October, a lot of good anime are like coming out. Are you like excited?
Is
for,
Haikyuu
like,
season 5 coming out?
I don't know.
Is
What-
JJK season 2 coming out? These are all I'm interested in.
What about Attack on Titan? At least you'd watch that, right? I think it's like
I-
the final part.
Oh,
It is the final.
have they been teasing that this is the final for
Yes.
a while, and they're like, oh wait, there's a new season coming.
It's not a new season. It's always like final part 1, final part 2. and
So
well,
how many final parts are there?
This is final part 3, and it ends here. So don't
Are
worry.
you sure?
They can't milk it. So don't worry. The manga's over.
But they have like 5 seasons, right? It's a commitment. It's just like it's a mental
it's over.
thing
So you
that
can,
I have to like. I have to prepare my mental state to like watch 5 seasons. So how long is an episode?
30 minutes. 22 without the ads. So
Okay.
so I guess. You
Yeah,
could,
I
like-
just have to prepare myself for the blood. So
I mean.
I mean,
That
I
is
don't really
Attack on
care.
Titan.
I mean, I've been watching like people die, and I take.
You literally saw a JJK where a guy got like squeezed to death, but like it was black and white, so I don't know if nobody knows
guy?
how exactly he died.
Oh, which one?
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert!
Junpei, the guy.
Who?
You watch JJK, how do you not know? Remember they befriend this one kid who befriends Mahito, the white haired dude with the scars
Yeah.
on the face.
Yeah.
There'll be this one school student who's like an outcast who befriends Mahito, and
Oh,
that whole
right.
arc.
Oh yeah.
So
he gets squeezed. No, he doesn't get
Something
squeezed.
weird happens.
So he gets deformed.
Yeah,
Like,
and how does he die?
his body just keeps regenerating those bad cells, and eventually he dies.
I don't know. It was like
His
this
body
black
can't-
and white scene.
It was
and I
not black and white.
And I just thought he kind of just died in like
No,
Yuji's hands.
no. He just kept regenerating, becoming like this monster, and
Okay.
he just like died.
I think I need to sit and watch that scene.
and
again.
then what happens?
Everyone
Yuji
laughs
gets-
at.
No,
Everyone laughs.
Yuji gets really mad, and that's when that black light comes. So
yeah,
I think
have
that's
to.
the
I think that's what I'm confusing.
yeah.
But yeah, like no, they did laugh at him for a while until he goes mad.
Oh no!
Why are you oh knowing it? You watch this shit?
I know, but I feel bad.
Okay,
That was the most awful thing Jujutsu Kaisen could have done.
no, they were all horrible people. I actually thought that was the most normal thing that happened in that show.
Really?
'Cause they-
No, I'm talking about the reference in the title song, and
Oh yeah, I thought it was really cool the way
they did
it was
not
just like
remove him.
no, the way it was almost as if he was meant to belong there, but he just never went, and it's like a completely different reality
I know.
in the real
I know, that was-
story, and
that
like we
was-
have like some fake reality in the opening. Like, wow, you guys really wanted to do this to us, huh?
Yeah, that was really painful.
But that's like one thing that's like cool about anime. You don't get that with the manga. You don't get like these itty bitty Easter eggs right in the beginning, and like some cool music. So
Yeah.
I guess like anime watchers only like enjoy that for the first time.
Yeah.
But like when you read the manga, you kind of know instantly what that reference is, and you're kind of like, oh, I already know. But it feels like I wish I
So-
hadn't known.
So did you you knew about it when you
No,
watched the
I
anime?
specifically did not read JJK just because I was like, no, I will watch the anime. I will not do this to myself.
Oh, okay. So you were.
Type.
I think the only reason I actually watched JJK because it's not actually one of the. It's not the kind of animes that I watch. I think I purely watched it because they're all cute, And that was
Cute.
That was literally my prerequisite for like watching. I was like, oh, he looks good. I'm gonna watch this.
Hey, I would never understand. But like, hey, like my type has always been Anami, and I like.
Yeah, I mean, you got an Anami from JJK, so
True,
there
true.
were definitely some very attractive characters, and
That was
really,
the selling point.
That was really it for me, and especially with with the way they portrayed Sukuna and that fight scene with Megumi. With Megumi, right?
Yeah, Megumi.
Where he doesn't even lift a hand.
Yeah.
That was, I think I watched that at least like 5 times.
I know a friend who might have watched it like 100 times, so no judgment there. I'm pretty sure my friend like straight up just like, yes, bless my eyes. Like, is there anything remotely interesting that you want to like watch?
I mean, I'm really interested in that. What is that? Perfect Blue. That feels like it's rooted in reality.
Because I said actress.
Yeah, I mean, interesting story, right? Going from idol to actress and just that world. But yeah, I mean, maybe that. And yeah, maybe I'll check that out sometime. Yeah.
If you do, check out Mob Psycho. That's the show I'm very excited for, like Mob Psycho 3, because I will finally get the closure I deserve. Like,
I hope they give it to you.
No.
I feel like we're gonna deal with some tantrums if you don't.
I know I will get my closure. I have absolutely
Full faith.
Complete faith in the whole team. I know they won't disappoint. So I'm just here waiting for them to serve me.
Are you hearing this, guys? There's a manic fan right here who's placed her entire faith in you, and if you disappoint, she's coming for you.
No, honestly, I don't think they could ever disappoint. They already released the opening, and I'm like so hyped. So yeah, but like if you watch it, I would like be happy. I would have somebody to talk to other than my siblings. So nobody watches Mob Psycho around me. It's a little sad. It's a good show, but like I also don't want to like converse with other people who might have also watched it. So
Why?
I don't like conversing with anybody.
You just said you want me to watch it so you could talk to me about it, and
Yeah,
now
but
you're like, I don't.
friends. See, like people younger than me might watch it, but I don't want to talk to kids. And I'll like the other set are like much older than me.
I feel like I'm not being sold properly. Should I watch it?
See,
Or should
how do I put it?
I
do not want to socialize just to talk about Mob Psycho. How does that make sense? How does that make sense to you? I don't want to go make friends so I can talk about anime.
I think you should really just, I mean, your parents have been kind enough to bestow you with 2 brothers. Make use of that.
Yeah, that's what we do anyway.
So
So, yeah, I mean, I think we'll wrap it up since we spoke a lot of random nonsense today about anime.
yeah,
I think they've heard.
I went through, actually 2021 was my anime like year. I haven't actually watched a lot this year. So this was a good trip down memory lane.
What?
I don't know. I
Stop.
I think the only thing I watched this year was like Kuroko no Basketball, but
I don't think I watched anything this year.
oh wow, and it's already like what, September?
I watched Spy Family. How dumb of me.
Oh, shit, yeah,
literally
so did I.
enjoyed Spy Family.
And Komi can't communicate.
I know, I haven't watched the new season. The new season that just came out, I haven't watched it.
It's all one thing.
It's not fine.
It's there. I think 26 episodes. I think there are 26 episodes. It's all one thing on Netflix. Just watch it.
I haven't watched.
It is so cute. But
So, yeah, let us wrap today.
yes,
We've spoken enough nonsense for our viewers. I don't think they need to hear anymore.
yeah. But
But
do you want to end it with like any recommendation? Any suggestion?
like I said, it's like Mob Psycho. Watch
Oh
it.
my god.
But
my
but
recommendation.
Spy Family is also coming. Hey, Spy Family will be coming again this October.
Okay.
So Spy Family comes back.
Okay.
That's why I kept telling you October has like a lot coming.
Okay.
So
Cool. All right. So your
Do
suggestion.
you want to recommend anything in your sad list?
If anyone asks me like what anime do I usually just say Your Name. I know it's like the most famous anime ever, and I don't know if it's like a little played out, but I don't know. I just really want to say, I just really want to. If you're like someone who's not seen anime or is thinking about like watching an anime movie, I would honestly suggest Your Name. Your Name is a good place to start. So, yeah. My suggestion would be Your Name, as as overplayed as it is, but it's fine. Yours is Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho.
Sorry,
you
Mob
monster.
Psycho. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I feel like
You disgrace. I can't believe you did this to me. But okay. We will wrap this up now before you butcher anything else.
we'll just come back next week with a new episode. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And don't forget to leave a review if you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or Google Podcast. So just I hope you guys had fun listening to
Our weird anime rips. So
Yep. Alright. Bye.
bye.